Hello everyone, it's about 3 p.m. Thursday, February the 18th, 2016, and this is DelrayVAWeather.com. This is going to be a winter weather update for the winter storm we're expecting this coming Wednesday and Thursday. That's February the 24th and 25th. And I want to go over what the models are saying and show you some trends that I've been watching. This is the latest Euro model, the 12Z, and Alexandria is right here, DC is right here. This is currently set for 7 a.m. on February the 25th. That is the next Thursday. And it's showing actually an accumulation of 9 inches in the city, with the bullseye down here in southern Virginia. And the European model has been incredibly consistent over a number of runs. I'll bring up this. Let me move to GFS. Okay, this is the last 6 runs of the European model, and graphed with the predicted amount of snow for Alexandria. And I have more than just 6 here, because what I did is I inserted interpolated calculations between the normal runs of the Euro model. The European models only run twice a day at 0Z and 12Z, where the GFS is run 4 times a day. And so I interpolated between the 2 runs of the European model to give sort of a pseudo intermediate run similar to the GFS. And what you see here is the actual number of inches. The latest run is right here, and that's showing 9 inches. And back on the 16th, we had a run that showed 8 inches. So it has been fairly consistent, with the exception of early, back in the midnight run on the 16th and before. Those were essentially 0. And we had one run this past midnight that was a little bit lower, but it actually has been quite consistent over all these runs of the European model. The line is a 2-member moving average of the amount, and it's showing that it's been varying between about 7 inches and 3 inches over all these model runs. And I actually think right now that's a fair estimate of what the potential amount by Thursday, the 25th, may very well be. Okay, let's go back to our snow maps again. This is the latest version of the GFS, and if we set this back to about the same time that we are looking at the Euro model. GFS, the latest run, which is the 12Z, is predicting about 2 inches in Alexandria. And if we just take a peek at the one just previous to that, it actually was predicting no snow at that time. So in a matter of 6 hours, it went from no snow to 2 inches of snow. Okay, let's go back and look at this, the graph for the GFS run. This is the graph for the last 13 runs of the GFS, all set for the same period, 24th, 25th in Alexandria. And you can see that for quite a number of runs, every other run was high. We had a high, low, high, low, high, low, high. And then the last 2 runs have been low. The 18Z, or the 0Z and the 6Z were virtually nothing, and now we're back up to 2 inches. So the GFS really hasn't been very consistent. It's tapered down and has stayed at quite a low level over many of the model runs. So there definitely is a disagreement between the American model and the European model for certain. But I'm sort of leaning towards what the European model is saying this storm, and we're going to have to keep an eye on this storm and keep an eye on the runs in the future. But for now, I definitely think we're going to have snow. I think accumulating snow. This storm may very well be the flip of the last storm, where we would have warmer temperatures and rain to start it off, with it changing over and the temperatures dropping dramatically and turning all to snow. And depending on the sequence of that, we're going to have either a lot of snow or virtually no snow. And the bad thing about the rain coming in first is that pre-treatment really can't be done on the roads. They're going to have to wait until it starts changing over to snow and the temperatures start dropping. So it's likely that the roads will become quite icy with this storm, even if we don't get a whole lot of snow, just because of the sequencing of the warmer air and then the colder air. I do think that there's going to be some problems on the road. Okay, I'm going to wrap it up there. I'm going to keep you posted as we get more and more model runs in. I suspect that we're not going to have a real high confidence until probably Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening. It's enough of a variation here that I still would keep options open on this one. But definitely, I think we're going to get some accumulating snow. Okay, if you have any questions, just give me a tweet at PatPend, that's PATPEND, and I'll try and answer them. Thanks a lot.